And welcome back, everybody. I'm Chef Jeff from Smith's, and today we are making my daughter's favorite dish. It's the cilantro-lime chicken with mango salsa. We made the chicken in the first segment. Remember how we got it in with the marinade, a lot of those yummy ingredients, so that is now on the grill. And we've got some good grill marks on it, and we cooked it up to the proper temperature, so it's ready to go and waiting for me. So now we're gonna make the mango salsa, and this you can do ahead of time. In fact, I encourage that you do it ahead of time, because whenever you make a salsa, it's always better for those ingredients to kind of sit together for at least a half hour, maybe even 2 hours in the fridge beforehand. But obviously we don't have the time for that, so we're gonna just go ahead and make it and do this thing. So we've got our mangoes in a bowl. This is just fresh mango that I've cut up into little cubes. It's a little time consuming to do that, but way worth the effort. We're gonna go a tablespoon of honey, and then cilantro, lime juice, lime zest. For color, I've got red bell pepper and some red onion, and then jalapeno for a little bit of heat. And then I think that's it. So let's just get that together. Just give it a nice little stir like this. Look at all those colors. That looks super springtime and summertime. All these yummy outside salsas. I love making any kind of salsa like this every year. One of my favorite things. So yeah, again, in fact, you may want to get a little bit of salt and pepper in this as well. Salt in for sweet things is always a positive, so we'll just pretend I put salt in there. Okay, so that's ready for me to go. Okay guys, so really all there is now is plating this dish, and then we'll maybe even, if we have time, give it a try. But so we have our chicken. So this is how I make it for my daughter. You can make this any certain way you like it, but she likes to go rice first on the plate. This is jasmine rice, which is my favorite to do. So we'll go jasmine rice, and then she likes to go beans next. Hopefully she's watching this and her mouth is watering, so we'll go beans next. And these are just regular black beans. I use the Simple Truth ones that you can find at the canned foods department in your local Smith's. And then we're gonna go chicken next. Get one that has some nice grill marks on it. And then last but not least, on goes the mango salsa. Oh my gosh, guys, my mouth is watering. Look at that dish, super healthy, super light. This is perfect food for summertime, perfect food for birthdays. It's all really super easy to make, you guys. Just go get that chicken from your meat department, get the rice cooked, fresh mango salsa. All these things are in season right now, and you can get them at the plentiful produce section at your local Smith's. So it's glad for me to be able to make this for you, and I hope you guys make it at home. It's super good, so we will see you next time. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you.
Man, that looks good.
That does.
Rich Bonaducci bringing in a little Friday with a little bit of everything. Yes, it's Thursday morning.
Yeah,
Friday,
that's
where
what
we
we call
prepare
it.
for Friday.
He's got new videos on demand, new streaming, music, today's entry into his Gardening Week movie marathon. You've got a lot, Rich.
And now I'm really hungry. I think I may have to add a mango cilantro chicken to my day. Holy cow, that looked good. Might have to watch some of these movies while I cook it. Yes, I couldn't decide to. There's so many different things going on, so I'm going to give you a little bit of everything today. Let's start off with what new music is streaming in Rich's Picks, brought to you by LiveNation.com. So you know it, you love it. These are live streams from artists all over the world, piped into your home daily through Live Nation's Live from Home series. This is the lineup for today, Thursday, June 4th. There are at least 30 events scheduled for today, and they're adding more all the time. Events like Stephen Kellogg at 10 a.m., the Buckleys at 11, Enamor at 2, Cassandra Mays at 3, Raylan at 4, Tuck Smith at 5, and Johnson Crook at 6. And this is just a sampling for today so far. So get the full updated schedule at LiveNation.com. Now let's get to some movies coming to video on demand.
There was an unfortunate accident that happened in a house a while back involving a child.
Yes, a man returns to his family's vacation home where an unspeakable act took place, leaving him institutionalized as a child. It's The Luring, and it's 95 minutes of psychological horror thriller that is technically unrated. Again, a lot of movies are getting away with being unrated these days, going straight to video, but it looks like it pushes R, and it's coming to video on demand Saturday, June 6th. In the meantime, why not join me in my Gardening Week movie marathon?
I'm kidding myself. I'm no writer, and I'm certainly no gardener.
What is it you do when you're not murdering plants?
I was just trying to tidy up a bit.
I think that's what Hitler said about Europe. I'd stick to writing if I were you.
If you had an ounce of humanity, you would help me.
You can speed read, but you can't speed garden.
A young woman who dreams of becoming a children's book author makes an unlikely friendship with a cantankerous rich old widower over a messy backyard garden that, with some help, could be beautiful. Fantastic even. And with some work in TLC, obviously, just like life. This beautiful fantastic is 1 hour and 40 minutes of PG-rated romantic dramedy that is today's Gardening Week movie marathon selection. It's available on Fandango now, Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, and Vudu. This is actually one of the few that I haven't seen yet myself. I'm including it based on recommendations from others. So maybe I'll put that on while I cook myself some mango cilantro chicken, because I'm still thinking about it.
It's a movie where love and cilantro and mango grows. All three.
It's a garden of deliciousness.
Like a nice evening.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
Rich.
Oh.
How about going out to the water? Big Buddha's at the water park this morning.
Making a splash.
Splash Summit.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
We spend way too much time together. We need to stop. Yes, Splash Summit is open, and we are on, I guess you can call this the launching point. Jody, tell everybody where we're at.
Yeah, so we're on the tower, and we're about to launch on Avalanche Racer. We've got a couple different slides here that you can launch from. We've got free fall, we've got cave in, we've got mudslide gorge, but today we're going to be riding on the Racer.
Yeah. Now those rides, I call them adrenaline rides, right? Because there's a rush of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Is it age appropriate? Is it height? How do you guys determine who gets to ride?
Yeah, so we measure based on height for safety reasons. So a couple of the slides you can go if you're 42 inches, a couple 46, a couple others 48 inches.
Yeah, the lifeguards will be sure to tell you if you can ride or not.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you, they'll let you know.
Have you guys been eagerly awaiting for it to open as lifeguards? Like, come on, man, I want to jump in the water. What's going on? How have you guys been doing?
Yeah, we've been excited. We've been looking really forward to it. We just want people here, you know? We've been getting ready and anticipating our opening, and so now that we're open, we can get in that water and get people riding.
One last thing before we race. Anything different post-pandemic versus pre-pandemic?
Just we're cleaning. We're disinfecting everything that customers and guests might use or might touch, so that we can keep it clean and keep it safe for everyone.
Yeah. And that's not to say that it's over. I'm just saying before it all happened, what was the difference between now? That's all I was asking. All right, introduce our riders. Who do we got up here?
Awesome. So this is Caleb. He's one of our pool techs. This is Courtney. She's an assistant manager here, and Carter's our lifeguard who's going to be watching us today.
I'm assuming you've done this before.
This one I actually haven't done yet.
Oh, I was going to bet on you.
This is my first time.
All right, well let's do this. Let's check this off the bucket list. I'll call go. All right. I'm going, you know what? I'm going with beginner's luck. I'm still going to go with Jody here. Okay, you guys ready? On your mark. Get set. Splash! Let's see. Oh, that girl way over there killing people. Look at that. Woo! All right. Fox13now.com for more information. We'll link you over to get all the information you need for season passes.
That looks fun.
Management wins again. Thanks, V.
I guess so. That does look like a lot of fun. It is 8:50 on Thursday morning. This is a live look from the Old Mill camera toward downtown Salt Lake City. We've still got a few clouds around, but otherwise a lot of sunshine to enjoy as well, with hot temperatures in the forecast. It'll feel a lot like it did yesterday. In fact, temperature climbed high enough yesterday that there's a record of 96 in Deseret and one of 91 in Ogden. It'll feel about the same this afternoon. Overall, we've got temperatures ranging from 51 in Ely right now to 80 in Wendover, but most valleys at this point are in the 60s and 70s. In fact, 73 currently in Salt Lake City. High pressure to our south, still going to keep it hot, mostly dry to finish out the work week, but off the coast of California, the first in a couple storms that'll bring some cool wet weather this weekend. So if you like it feeling like summer, get out and enjoy it today and tomorrow. All bets are off Saturday and Sunday. Today it'll be mostly sunny in the south, high of 103 in St. George, low 90s in a lot of the central valleys. Farther north, partly cloudy. We'll make it up to 94 in Salt Lake, pretty close to that along other parts of the Wasatch Front, and in the mid-80s along the Wasatch Back and Park City. Now, we might get some isolated showers and thunderstorms over the mountains today. Just enough moisture in place for those to potentially pop up, possibly drift into some of the valleys, mainly in northeast Utah, but they wouldn't last very long, and they're not going to be very widespread. It's only about a 20% chance. Those will die down this evening. It'll be partly cloudy, so we'll have a beautiful sunset, and by tomorrow morning, drop down to 68 in Salt Lake and near 70 in St. George. So it'll feel a lot like it did this morning. Now, tomorrow, ahead of those approaching storms, the winds increase. It'll get very gusty in the afternoon and evening, and because it's so dry, that's going to lead to high fire danger across most of the state. Temperature will climb to 101 in St. George tomorrow with a chance of some showers and thunderstorms. They'll become widespread, as I mentioned, this weekend, although it could be mostly sunny in the far south in St. George, but you'll still be cooling off. In fact, all the way down into the upper 70s by next Monday. And for northern Utah, it'll be partly cloudy, hot and windy tomorrow with a high of 98. Showers and thunderstorms are possible tomorrow evening. You can count on the wet weather over the weekend. Heavy rain is possible at times. Temperature goes into a free fall. 80 on Saturday, that's not too bad. Mid-60s on Sunday, and by Monday, all the way down to about 60 degrees in Salt Lake City. Cold enough we might even get a little bit of snow in some of the higher valleys.
This is Fox 13 News.
It's time for you to be the star. Here's another round of highlights from home.
How about this? 7-year-old Bronson Dark's first birdie.
Yeah! Say birdie.
Birdie! Casey Brailford is teaching his dog Axel to catch fly balls.
Get it, Axel. Yeah!
Reagan Hussey sent in this video of her future soccer star. He's on the move. And this is the Wasatch RRU14 soccer team from Ogden and Kaysville, doing their best to stay together, juggling the toilet paper back and forth.
If you want to be on highlights from home, we love these videos. Just send them in to sports@fox13now.com.
I'm surprised the toilet paper roll stayed the same size as it went from person to person. Here's something you don't want to find waiting for you as you head for your car. Colorado Parks and Wildlife posted these photos to Twitter. Look closely under the SUV and you see a mountain lion hiding under the vehicle. It was found in an open garage in the city of Longmont. Wildlife officials safely tranquilized the wild animal and released it back into the mountains right here. So you could see it was super tranquilized. It was moving so slowly. No, it's all good now. So many have been working from home, and now it's time to go back to the workplace. But a lot of people are worried about that due to the COVID-19 pandemic. New at 9, we're going to hear from a doctor on how to adjust and be ready.
Even though the curfew in Salt Lake City is over, the Utah State Capitol is still wrapped in yellow tape. Coming up, we'll explain how things have changed for protesters.